Okay, ready to iron out the competition.
I like that.
We're diving deep into the world of laundry ironing, getting you prepped for those interview questions.
Yeah, using RoleCatcher's career and interview guides. We're talking more than just, knowing how to use an iron.
Right, this is about, like, showcasing you're the ultimate wrinkle warrior.
Exactly. And a lot of people, they don't realize how much goes into acing those interview questions.
Okay, so let's say you're hit with, can you describe your experience with ironing laundry?
Hmm.
Now, I might freeze up a little.
Sure, it seems basic, but it's your chance to shine.
Shine how?
Don't just say, I iron my shirts. Talk about, like, experimenting with different starch types or techniques at home.
Even if you haven't had, a formal laundry ironer job.
Absolutely. Did you ever, like, perfectly press a tablecloth for a family gathering? Share that.
Oh, good idea. Instead of, yeah, I ironed, I've always been fascinated by taking something wrinkled and making it crisp. I even researched different ironing techniques.
Now you're talking. You've shown enthusiasm, attention to detail.
Passion.
Yes.
And speaking of extra, RoleCatcher's AI can help craft those perfect answers.
Oh, yeah, it's like having a personal branding expert, analyzing job descriptions, picking out keywords.
Okay, next question. How do you ensure that laundry is properly pressed and wrinkle-free?
Don't just say, I iron out the wrinkles, right? Talk about inspecting each garment.
Before and after.
Yes! Mention using the right settings, maybe spritzing stubborn wrinkles.
Like you're a pro.
Exactly.
Okay, now for the curveball. Delicate fabrics. Silk. Lace.
Oh, that's where... How do you handle delicate fabrics when ironing comes in?
Spill the secrets.
Pressing cloth.
What's that?
Thin fabric, like muslin, between the iron and the garment. Prevents scorching, watermarks.
Smart. Shows you're not just ironing, you're caring for the clothes. What about those time management questions? How do you prioritize and manage your workload?
Big one. Show you're organized. You could say, I sort by fabric type ironing requirements.
Makes sense, so you're not just ironing randomly. Could RoleCatcher's AI help with framing that?
Totally. It might suggest adding examples of handling big workloads.
Like a personal career coach. We've covered a lot of ground. There's so much more to explore. Those questions are making me sweat.
Right. But that's how they see how you handle pressure.
Okay, so let's say, can you describe a time you had to handle a difficult ironing task? Everyone's got a story there.
Exactly. This is your chance to show you can problem solve.
Instead of, I shrunk my favorite shirt.
Right. More like, I was ironing a silk blouse, accidentally used the wrong setting, but I caught it quickly, salvaged the garment, taught me to double check.
Turning a near disaster into a lesson. Love it. Okay, shifting gears a bit. What about equipment? How do you maintain and clean your ironing equipment? Seems pretty self-explanatory.
You'd think so, but it shows you care about the tools.
So more than just like, I wipe it down.
Right. Mention specific steps. Wiping the sole plate to prevent mineral buildup.
Mineral buildup? Is that a thing?
Yeah, from tap water. It can affect the iron's performance.
Huh. Learn something new every day. So distilled water's better.
Exactly. And mention emptying the tank after each use, stowing it properly, shows you're conscientious.
Okay, Iron Care 101 noted. Now, customer service. How do you communicate with customers about their laundry preferences?
Key. It's all about showing you listen and you care about their needs.
Happy customers, crisp clothes. Right.
Exactly. Say something like, I always ask about starch preferences, double-check care labels for special instructions.
Going the extra mile. Now, this one surprised me. How do you stay up to date with current trends in laundry care? Trends? Like ironing's a trend.
It's more than you'd think. Eco-friendly detergents, high-tech irons.
So how do you answer that? Do you follow ironing influencers?
Not necessarily. But mention resources you use. Maybe you follow laundry experts online, read articles about fabric technology.
Shows you're curious, always learning. And speaking of which, this is where RoleCatcher's AI can be super helpful.
Right. For this specific question, it can analyze job descriptions, see what skills employers want.
Like eco-friendly practices or something.
Exactly. Then it helps you tailor your answer to highlight those things.
So smart. But it doesn't just feed you answers, right?
No. It helps you frame your own experiences more effectively, like a virtual coach, giving feedback on how you're coming across.
Wow, that's incredible. We covered a ton today, but there's still more to unpack. Okay, we've tackled the interview, but where does this actually lead career-wise? You're ironing, but what's next?
Right, that's where RoleCatcher's career guide is awesome. It shows that this isn't a dead end. It could be entry level to something bigger.
So more than just ironing forever.
Think about it. You're good at your job, consistent, you show you're a hard worker, that gets noticed, you could become a supervisor.
Okay, so like managing other ironers, making sure everything's up to standard.
Exactly. You could even get into quality control.
Yeah.
And as you get more experience, maybe you specialize.
Specialize.
Yeah.
And like what kind of wrinkles?
Haha. Not quite. I mean, maybe you're drawn to certain garments, delicates, vintage stuff, high-end designer things.
Ooh, fancy. Where those ironing ninja skills really come in handy.
Exactly. Or maybe you're passionate about the eco-friendly side of things and you focus on those techniques. Sustainability is huge now.
Becoming the eco-ironing guru. So cool.
Right. And don't rule out starting your own business, your own ironing service for busy people, or even like theaters with costumes and stuff.
Wow, from ironing board to like CEO. Who knew?
The point is, any career path can twist and turn. You develop your skills, learn new tech, stay open to possibilities. It can lead to amazing things.
I love that. It reminds me of what RoleCatcher says about always learning. Even in a job that seems simple, there's always something new.
For sure. And those skills you learn, like managing your time, paying attention to detail, customer service, those are valuable anywhere.
It's like give someone an iron, they can press a shirt.
Yep.
Keep someone to iron, they can press towards their goals.
I like that. You said it perfectly. It's not just about the task. It's the skills you build, the opportunities you make for yourself.
It's so true. Well, hopefully everyone listening feels ready to go after those ironing jobs now.
I think so. With the tips we've shared and RoleCatcher's tools, they'll be set.
Don't underestimate the power of a good iron and some tech help.
Absolutely.
Well, on that note, time to fold up this deep dive. Until next time, everyone, keep those irons hot and those career aspirations even hotter.